So there the scaffolding has been taken down yesterday, and they've got as far as that, I think. That's Saints there. Above the van that you can see there, that's your that's 115. So these are separate scaffoldings from this scaffolding, which is all coming down. This is just a quick update. I've got the bottom sill in there, and that one is complete. The frame is complete, and what we're going to be doing is the sashes today and reglazing them. And once all of the sashes are done, that's all three, then we'll be putting on the cover, the outer coverings, so that it all looks smart. That's that one. We've done this one as well. That's the frame in there. Yeah. This was, I thought it was rotten when we started. Once we started, then we found out how really rotten it was. So we think we can rescue the sashes on this. We've taken them out and they're going down to the workshop. But as you can see, yeah. Oh, this is Mattis. He's my willing helper. Well, reasonably willing. Yeah. So that is all new heads, new head as well. This one we will be doing next week, and as you can see, it's in a sorry state. I think looking at it, we'll definitely be able to save the top sash, I think. So the bottom sash looks like it's going to be rotten right down the bottom. Yeah. And all of this here, that will all be taken off. It's all powder and paint, and underneath we found that they are all totally rotten. It's literally like crumbling to dust. The first window there that we did. That's the second window that we've done, and we're doing the glazing today. And then this is the one I just showed you just now, and then that one will be next week. Hi Barry, some glazing for you to do. Top sash and bottom sash, small window. This is on the 3-window bay. Obviously this is a new, and that is approximately 420, say 425, just be on the safe side. 425 by, we'll call it 710. Yeah, that's the bottom sash. At the moment, we've got, of the top sash, we've got all 6 lights, all 6 squares, and they're all in one piece at the moment. I've got a bit of 3mm glass left over, which will, you know, if I do get a breakage, we may be able to use that. But these are approximately, call it 210, 222 by 255 for the sake of argument. As I said, I think I've got enough glass for that one. Then got all the glass out of this one. There's 12 panes, only one broke, and we've got it up there. That's your glass up there, and these are again roughly there. So you only need one of these. Call it 260 by 255. And then the big one, which I don't have any glass for, because we may need to use that elsewhere. The bottom sash is, call it for the sake of argument, call it 1030 by call it 725. So that's one bottom sash, two bottom sashes, they're new, and then two repaired top sashes, where we only need a couple of little bits of glass. Anyway, I'll put the sizes down and send it over by email, but I thought you might want to know what's facing you with this. Again, speak to you later, mate. Bye-bye. Jackie, we've done this. It is now perfectly fine. There we have one. There we have two. They haven't moved like this since they were first put in 100 years ago. Now, super smooth, grass strip, all the rock is gone, glazed where necessary. Ta-da! That's them from the outside. Next week we'll be putting on the dressing, the fancy bit on the outside, which was all rotten. Everything is solid, and because it's a dry, it means it's given the wood a chance to dry out as well. So, Mark, can you just put the top sash up, please? Up. Yep. So, and that is what. Ta-da! I forgot to take any pictures inside, so we're going to have to do this from the outside for today. We'll be back on Monday, but all of the sashes are in, all of the sashes are working. We've got some tarting up to do inside, and then we start dressing the outside. That'll be on Monday. I'll speak to you no doubt over the weekend, but there you have it. So that's the door come window. That's the one part of the bay. That's the other part of the bay, and that's the other part of the bay. Now that the scaffold has gone, we've erected our own here. Now that way we're pretty safe. So it's coming together. Those are the start of the fascias going on. Just packing things out. Scaffold is in front. That's the homemade scaffolding, obviously, but it works. Anyway, that's how far we've got today. We'll be doing more tomorrow. So as the board's on, that's the way it will look.